Fallout 76's prime receivers have been through a lot lately. Previous PTSs had so many changes that we weren't sure what was actually coming to the main game. Well, the update is live. Let's see what they settled on for prime receivers. Now, TikTok was constantly pushing one of my older videos, which stated that ultracite ammo, the ammunition type that prime receivers use, would no longer be found on defeated enemies. That was true at one point, but it has since changed. The devs reinstated contextual ammo drop, meaning that ultracite ammo will be found on defeated enemies. To go one step further, the devs made materials used in crafting ultracite ammo more abundant. They did this by increasing the amount of radstorms found throughout the game. They didn't tell us how much this increase actually was, they just said slightly increased. But that wasn't the only change they made. Nuked flora and glowing creatures now have a chance to appear in radstorms. Glowing creatures will scale to player level, but try to be slightly higher than the player's level, up to level 100. Glowing creatures defeated within radstorms can drop hardened mass and other nuke-only materials. Now let's actually talk about what's changed with prime receivers. We'll be using the short combat rifle as our example. Its base damage is 95. We'll start by saying that prime receivers have been nerfed. They now only increase weapon damage by 35%. This is the same as hardened receivers. This was done to make it so no receiver stood out from the others, and there wasn't one clear best example. In fact, most weapon mods were adjusted. They want each one to fill a specific niche. But let's get back to the prime receiver. What's changed? We already know about the 35% damage increase, but it also increases range by 20% and increases AP cost in VATS by 15%. The weapon's weight increases by 30%. The value goes up by 50%. The weapon has worse recoil and worse hipfire accuracy, and the weapon fires 10% slower. Prime receivers still deal an additional 65% damage against Scorched. I understand that prime receivers were nerfed, but it still seems like they're worth using. I guess we'll see as time goes on. Like and follow for more Fallout 76 news.